All right, take it easy. It's an exam, not an interview.
You've got to look nice. The police expect that. Are you nervous?
Yeah, it's exams.
Just do your best. That's all you can do.
It's important, though, innit? I want to do my bit.
Yeah, but in the end, it doesn't matter if you don't get in. There's other jobs for a bright lad like you.
Not many that pay as well as the police, don't.
That's true enough.
Look, I better go. I'm supposed to be there at 9.
Yeah, listen, lad. I know it was against you joining at first, but, well, best of luck with the exam today, eh?
Thanks, Dad.
And best of luck from me, too.
Thanks. Do my best, I promise.
You'll have to stop fiddling the lecky now.
If he gets in, I might not have to.
Morning, Pat.
Morning, Mrs. Mack.
Are we off then?
Bus comes at 9.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, he hasn't got used to the difference yet. He was up at 4 this morning.
Oh, poor lad.
Poor lad? It was me who was keeping awake, playing cards till 5:30.
Oh, why didn't you call for me? I love a game of whist. Morning. Did you all sleep well?
Yeah, not bad.
Come on, Bonnie lad. We're off. Wake up.
What?
Right? Oh, there's only 3 of you booked for today, so we'll be taking the mini-mook instead of the minibus. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Me and you in the front. Cesar, you in the back with Mrs. Mack, all right?
Oh, that sounds nice. Come on.
Oh, lovely. Lucy says that she may be over for a few weeks round Christmas. That'll be nice, won't it? Oh.
Oh, what?
She talks about her and Barry Grant. I was rather hoping that with him being over here, all that would be finished, but seems they're still a couple.
Why do you disapprove so much?
He's just not the right man for her.
Just want her to be happy.
Well, she is.
For how long?
Does it matter? As long as they're happy, that's the main thing. If not, they'll split up. It's as simple as that.
Your mother and I always hoped you'd meet some nice young man and get married.
Oh, she might. I might meet some nice young man and get married. Anyway, meeting a nice young man and getting married is not a guarantee of future happiness. Look at Heather and her new husband, Nick. They're as miserable as sin these days.
Yes. I'm very worried about her. She doesn't smile very much at all, and Nick's behaviour is certainly very odd.
That cheque you cashed for him didn't bounce, did it?
No. Very shifty about it, though. I don't like that Charlie character either. Well, Nicholas always seems to ask him round whenever Heather isn't there. Where do you think he fits in?
Secret gambling.
I think we should mind our own business and let them get on with it.
Right, shall I drop you off at work?
Right.
Do you want me to pick you up later?
No, I'll probably slip off home about lunchtime. Things are so quiet at the moment. There's hardly enough work for those that want to work, let alone for those who don't, like me.
Oh, well, perhaps I'll get home early as well. I've got some work I can just as easily do at home.
Well, you can keep guard on me.
No, I just thought it might be a nice idea.
Well.
Right, you ready to go then?
I'm waiting for you.
Right, let's go.
How do you?
Oh, this is no good. Can't find the right words.
What are you doing?
Trying to write a polite letter to the other 2 to tell them I'm evicting them.
Who, Pat and Terry?
Well, who else would you think? They live in my house, and they're living it up on my rent money in Barbados.
Seems a bit hard, though, Harry evicted him when they're not even here.
Well, I can't do anything till they come back, can I? So I'm just going to leave this letter for them.
Well, I'm not one to give advice, but I reckon when you read that letter, you'll never get the money they owe you.
You might have a point there, Ralph. I know. You come over with me and we'll confiscate their television in lieu of payment. And when I get my rent money, they can have their telly back.
Did you bring a camera?
No, I didn't.
I've got a camera. Hang on. Got it. Here we go. Come on, Mrs. Mac. You and Tessa stand there so I can get that view in the background. Come on. Okay, you ready then? After 3 big smiles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Mrs. Mac.
The wind, I'm sorry.
Now, look, why don't I take one of the 3 of you, yeah?
Yeah, what?
No, you don't want an old woman in it. Come on, I'll take one of the 3 of you.
Yeah, come on,
Right?
boys.
Come on, Albert.
Get in there, mate. Oh, hey, Apple, you stand in the middle. Come on. Come on. Yeah. In the middle.
Ready?
Yeah.
Smile, please.
Thank you.
See you in the morning and back to the hotel for lunch. Is that okay, Terry?
Hey, by me. Copy, eh?
Pat! You wouldn't leave an old lady on her own, would you?
Come in, Mrs. Mac.
Terry, give me a hand with a drink.
Sure.
She's very nice. Is she a relative of yours?
No, she's the mother of a friend of ours.
Oh, she seems very fond of you.
Oh, yeah, well, we're both supposed to be looking after, but, well, Pat's got different ideas.
I know. You get used to it. There's always one out of every playload who seems to think I'm here as part of the package.
Oh, I don't think Pat thinks that. It's taking a bit of a shine to you, like, well, he's a romantic, really. I mean, he falls in love at least 3 times a week.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you tell him. He's wasting his time. I never get involved with the tourists.
Oh, tell him. Have you got a boyfriend, then?
That's my business. As I said, I just don't go out with tourists. Ever.
Are you there, love?
Look, even if she was there, she probably couldn't hear you. I've already told you she went out first thing this morning.
I know your nose misses little, but you can't see everything, you know. Are you there, love?
Look, let's go home and come back when she's in.
Look, it's my house, Ralph. I'm entitled to be here any time I need to be.
Let's get on with it then.
All right, grab the telly.
That's a bit unfair to Jill, isn't it? I mean, she probably watches that, and she's done nothing to you.
All right, we'll take the stereo stuff. You're not going to tell me she listens to that.
Oh, I suppose not.
And don't plug it before you carry it across, and I'll lock it up safely in the garage until they pay what they owe me. You can come back with the speakers.
All right, Paul. Uh-huh. Oh, a video.
Yeah, I've treated myself. I've got a camera here as well.
Oh, let's have a look. What type is it? Hey, I'd love one of these, you know. It's a cracker, this one. It's all very compact.
You know about them, do you?
Well, not really, no. Still photography's my game. But I've read a lot of articles on these.
Are you still gabbing there? You've got those speakers to take over as well, you know.
Oh, hang on, will you, Harry? I'm talking to Paul about his new video camera.
You can see that later when we've got this gear under lock and key.
Oh, all right.
Video, Paul.
Oh, yes.
Little cool or something.
A little annuity. I decided to spend some of it on myself.
Oh, good idea. Go on to hand.
No, it's all right. I can manage. Oh, well, you could bring that camera in if you don't mind.
Let's see it. Okay.
After you.
Thank you. Can you manage?
Yes, thank you.
Right, where should we put them?
Oh, over here on the table, please.
Hello, Annabelle.
Hello, Heather. Oh, a video. Oh, how lovely, Paul. Oh, I thought we could do with one of those.
And a camera. Someone's going to be very busy.
Would you like a coffee? I've got some on.
Oh, there's one, yes. Nick won't be home for about another hour.
Right, well, come through to the kitchen and leave him to unpack his toys. Okay.
Thought there's a little annuity paid for all that.
Yes. I was hoping that some of the money would have gone towards some new catering equipment, so that could do a really good job. But Paul's the one who handles the money in our house.
Well, we're just the opposite. Nick's hopeless with money. He just lets me get on with it.
Mind you, I do like to have some money for myself, which is why I started the catering business in the first place.
No, we just have the one account now. It's funny. Sometimes he reminds me of the Queen, you know. Goes around for weeks on end without a penny in his pocket.
I know.
Sorry?
Oh, it's just that, well, he just asked us if we could cash a cheque for him a few weeks ago.
Did he?
Yes. I must admit I was a bit taken aback at the time, but, well, as you say, he is a bit absent-minded about money sometimes, isn't he?
Yes.
Thanks for a great morning.
That's all right. It's what I'm paid for.
I preferred it being just us, Jim. Got more of you that way.
Well, you won't be seeing that much more of me from now on. I'm going to be pretty busy.
But you must get some time off.
Oh, yes, I get time off.
Well, look, when you get some time off, maybe you and I could go out somewhere.
Look, Pat, I asked Terry to tell you that I don't ever, and I mean ever, go out with a tourist.
But why?
Because they're tourists. Here today for a good time and gone tomorrow. They're loaded with money and think they can buy whatever they want here. Well, I am not for sale. I work with the tourists. I don't go out with them. They're not my kind.
So you think I'm some well-off tourist looking for a cheap thrill, do you?
Well, I haven't seen anything to suggest anything different.
Well, you haven't looked then. All right, I see what you mean about the rich blokes who come over here, but I'm not one of them.
You can't be poor if you can afford 2 weeks here.
I can't afford 2 weeks in Blackpool. I'm not a tourist. I'm here working, just like you.
Working? Lying on the beach is working, is it?
I am paid to look after Mrs. Mac, right? So when she lies on the beach, I have to.
You're looking after Mrs. Mac?
Yeah. Me and Tara being paid by her son to look after her while she's over here. So there's no difference between us, is there? I mean, we're here working just like you. If you don't want to go out with me, just say so. But don't lump me with a pile of people I got nothing in common with.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'd best get back to work, don't I?
Pat, look, I am sorry. I think I might be finished early on Thursday night. Maybe we could go out for an hour or two. I can't promise anything, though.
Yeah, well, I'll see if Terry can look after Mrs. Mac on his own. Can't promise anything.
You must have some idea. Do you feel he did all right?
Well, some parts I did, but there was other parts I wasn't happy with.
Oh, I'm sure you passed.
Don't know.
But if you have passed, that just leave the fitness thing, does it?
No, there's another interview and a home visit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've nothing to worry about there. At least we won't have. Do we, Billy?
Shouldn't think so, no.
I didn't mean that. I mean, there's nothing for the policeman to get worried about, is there?
Oh, no, there won't be.
What's you talking about?
There you are, look at that, eh? A copper already asking questions, getting suspicious.
Oh, that's it already, eh?
Oh, just testing it out. See what it can do.
Oh, well, what I can remember of this model, you can...
Thank you, Ralph. I've read the booklet.
Of course, you need a subject, you know. Houses are very boring. You need a person in front. Look, I'll tell you what, why don't you stand in front and I'll shoot you?
No, thank you, Ralph. I'm quite happy taking my boring shots of houses.
Oh, go on. Look, I'm dying to have a quick go with that.
All right, well, just a quick one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a good one here, you know, Paul.
Yes, I think so, too.
Well, go on, do something then. No, go on. Do something.
Such as...
Well, I don't know. You're the performer. I'm the cameraman.
Oh, no, you're not. No, I'm the cameraman.
Oh, well, I was just beginning to enjoy myself with that, I know.
Well, I'm sorry, Ralph, to interrupt your enjoyment, but I've just paid a great deal of money for this, and I'd like to get some enjoyment out of it myself.
I was only trying to teach you how to use the thing properly.
Well, thank you for your interest, but I'm sure I'll be able to learn the finer points of camera work by myself.
Oh, well, suit yourself. But, if you do need any advice, I'll be glad to help.
Yes, well, thank you. If you don't mind, I'll just get on with my boring houses.
All right. You managed to get home then?
Yes, I've got quite a lot I can do at home.
Oh, good.
Do you want some lunch?
No, thanks. A couple of us went into the pub and I had a sandwich there.
On your way home?
Yeah. I need to eat now.
Did you have enough money?
What? Oh, no, not really. I had to borrow from Jeff in planning. I must pay him back tomorrow.
Yes.
Must go before I burst.
Do.
So, did you cop off then with Abdul? Yep. Think she's fallen for me?
Hey, you seem to be doing all right with Mrs. Matt. We don't want to let Vicky find out about her, you know.
Hey, turn it in. I wish she was here anyway.
Pat, Terry, come quick.
Are you all right, Mrs. Mack?
It's all right. I just felt a bit funny. Must be the heat. Would you get me a nice lolly? One with, ice cream down the middle. All right?
Nick, we've got to talk.
Yeah?
I've got to know you're off heroin.
You do now.
How can I be sure?
Logic. I haven't got any money. I can't get any money, I can't buy any stuff. If I can't buy it, who's going to give it to me? Logically, I must be of it.
If you did have money, would you buy it?
Hypothetical. You only give me pocket money.
Isn't that enough?
Enough for what? Enough for my self-respect? Or enough for day-to-day living expenses?
I'm trying to help you, Nick.
You're being self-righteous.
Trying to save your life.
You don't know what you're talking about. Save my life. Heather, I've been taking smack on and off for 20 years now, and I'm not dead yet. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. They all say that. Just a minute. You just said I know what I'm doing. Not I knew, but I know. Present tense. You're still on it.
No. Slip of the tongue. You can't read anything in that.
Can't I? You're still taking it.
How can I? Where am I getting the money?
cashing cheques with Annabelle Collins for one.
Oh.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, this is it, Terry.
This is what?
I don't know. But this is it. The life.
Oh, the gob on him. You think you've cracked Avril, don't you?
Well, I think she's cracking. I'm not there yet, but I will be.
Yeah, well, you're putting a lot of effort into it.
Oh, she's worth it. She's about the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. I might go as far as to say I think I'm in love.
Oh, again? Well, I suppose it's been at least a week since you last in love.
No, this is different.
You said that about Andrea.
Oh, God, you can't compare Avril with Andrea, can you?
Why not? I mean, you don't know anything about her.
I do. I know that she's fantastic, right? And she's definitely not a money hunter.
Yeah, well, it's a good job at you, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I'm in love.
Oh, turn it in, will you? In 3 days, we'll be back in Liverpool. You probably won't even remember her name.
Yeah, well, that's all right, then. Because I don't think I'm going to be going back.
What? You're joking, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I mean, what is there to go back to, eh? Cold, rain, debts, Van Eyre, Harry Cross and no hope.
And what is there here, eh? Apart from whistling frogs and mosquitoes?
Sun, sand, warm water, and Avril.
Oh, wake up, will you? You're on an island 3,500 miles from Liverpool. You've had a little bit too much sun and rum, and you've fallen in love with a beautiful girl who you'll never be able to see again, because you won't be able to afford to come here. So if I was you, I'd start forgetting about her now.
God, you've got no sense of adventure, have you, Terry? I mean, there's no prospects in Liverpool for me, is there? I mean, there may be no jobs here, but at least it's a brilliant place to be. If I'm going to be a bum, I might as well be one in comfort.